Well, Joey, good to catch up. Heading into a fourth season at Golden Road, just confirmed that you have re-signed with us for the 2024-25 campaign. Was there any decision to be made in your mind?
No, for me, it's the place I want to be. I love playing at Bedford. It suits me down to the ground. I love the people, and I'm at home here now. I've kind of gotten used to the place, and I think look, once Mikey asked me to stay, I was gonna please, and I signed as soon as I could. Really.
We were just joking there off camera. You are the highest scoring and highest appearance maker in the current forwards pack going into next season. Senior pro now in the team, the experienced head of the front row.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say experienced head. I think there's a lot more guys that are older than me that are definitely more experienced. But yeah, I think I came here as a young lad, and I think I've grown now, and I find myself in a position where I am kind of there in that senior group, and it's nice to transition into that. And I hope when there's lads that I can help and help them transition to, I look to do that.
You're the last of the front row forward re-signings to be announced. That means we can confirm 5 front row forwards retained from last season. How important is that going to be for the continuity going forwards next season?
Yeah, look, it's good for us. I think as a group we understand each other, we know each other's strengths, we can help each other out. I think last season you saw it showed on the pitch that we were a good group, and whoever came onto the pitch, no matter who it was, did a good job for the team. So that's really good, and it drives competition in training and stuff. So yeah, really happy, and great bunch of lads as well.
I caught up with Mikey earlier this week to talk about the front row re-signings. One of the things he said as a sort of general consensus point was that he's really impressed with the scrum up until Christmas, felt potentially it slackened a little bit in the second half of the campaign. How do we go again next season? Because in that early part, probably teams are surprised at how good our scrum was, because we're not necessarily known for that kind of thing. And Mike's kind of put the challenge down to you. How do you respond to that going forward?
I mean, yeah, look, things obviously didn't go our way post-Christmas. I think maybe a few games we kind of fell short in terms of the scrumming department. But look, we're always continuously trying to improve in that department. We always work hard on Tuesday in training. I think, look, going into next season, obviously we spend more time on it, just get that cohesion with new faces that do come in, and just build and get as good as we can at it.
You're one of 3 players that played every game last season. Is it as simple as saying one of the targets is you just want to match that again this current campaign?
Just want to play every game. It's every rugby player wants to do that. They just want to play as much as they can. And luckily enough, I did get that last year, and touch wood next season that I am injury free, that I can do that, because obviously, look, it's a lot of it's down to how we can manage injuries and get through it. And I think, look, we were lucky enough last year, so hopefully that continues.
And we spoke about being the highest try scoring forward. I think you were joint highest scorer last season in the forwards pack, out on your own the season before that. It's something that you've had in your game for a few seasons, and I guess again it's just about trying to add that in 2024-25.
Yeah, I'm just lucky sometimes I end up in the right areas. It's not something I go searching for, it's just something that does happen, and I get in good positions. But yeah, I don't really look to be the highest scoring prop. Like, I let the wingers like Dean do that. That's not my job. My job is to maybe make the platform for them, and then sometimes I can get on the end of things and nick a try here and there.
4 years down the line in your Bedford journey, talk to us about the changes for you from day one to now. How much better of a player are you? How settled are you in Bedford? All those kind of things.
Yeah, I think when I came just after COVID, it was tough. Like, just getting used to the new environment. I was quite young, and there was a lot of fresh faces within that group. And obviously, look, we had to quickly gel together and get on as a squad. And now 4 years on, I look back at that and I think, wow, like, come a long way in terms of understanding, like, and settled into Bedford. I was homesick at the start. And now I'm kind of like, this is my second home. I have family and friends that come over, and they love it over here. But yeah, I think, I'm well settled and enjoyed here.
I don't think at any time in Bedford you've ever gone under the radar. Your performances have shone right from the beginning, but you do go into a new campaign with the Followers Player of the Year behind you. That does then put a little bit more pressure on you. But it does show that you performed really, really well last season. You must have been honoured to win that prestigious award.
Yeah, it was a massive honour. I think, look, I wasn't expecting it. I said it to that, but I'm obviously honoured to receive that. It's kind of a nice thing for me to get, and I was pleased, and so was my family. But I don't think it adds any pressure to me. Like, I just continue to play my game really, and it doesn't really change anything for me, I guess.
Mention of the followers, the supporters in general. You joined a club just after COVID where supporters were easing their way back into stadiums. 3,042 average attendance last season at Goldenton Road. Talk to us about how important that is for you, because you are one of the players that really integrates with the supporters, I have to say. And that must have been amazing to play in front of that all season.
I mean, that's why we love it. That's why on Saturday we get that buzz is playing in front of our crowds. It's a credit to our fans, like when they do show up in their numbers and we look around when we're warming up and as we run out into the field, it's a massive boost for us. And obviously we want to put on the best show we can for them in terms of the rugby. And I like to think we do that most weeks. And obviously sometimes it doesn't go our way, but even when it doesn't go our way, they're still there. They're still behind us. They're still, praising us. And I think as a club, we're lucky to have the support we do.
Well, Joey, we're delighted to have you with us on the journey for 2024-25. Enjoy the rest of your off-season break, and we'll see you for pre-season on the 1st of July.
See you then.